but he won't be reaggressing into that operator.
Full HP back, Cosmic Divide though thrown through, and Avova, just before it pops, will manage to get the pick. They're going to try and sneak their way through it on the other side. It's just awkward. He's blocking him on the other side. And Avova again. He's using these Cosmic Divides to ridiculous effect. Sentinels can do absolutely nothing. And it's left on to Shazam. Although he...
He's literally blocking them at just the right angle. They can't walk in. And then he just sprays them down as they come on through. That's Tens that he just want to fight against. And Tens knew he was there. He was going in for the pre-fire. How happy can this man be? The whole team of... Go for the same this time around. Right by. No, he gets caught up. Zoms. Good for one. Sick trading from above. Even in for two. And then can come through the right up close. Tens catches to clutch it out. The res pulls one back online. Dapper has to take the fight. And that's information. It's all that Kellogg's wanted. He just needs one more bullet. Dapper, 31 HP. And Sentinel
never seem to fall. And it has to go, as you said, once again. A great opportunity there for G2 to close out the series, but it isn't done just yet.
Kicking the teeth that he had a sheriff.
Back, but there's two players they have to deal with. He is ticking now for G2.
Oh, what is going on here? Nukia came in with a quick double. The A site, sure, it might have a Viper's Pit unless he finds a kill. And when they get to the B site, there's no one to find a kill soon. Find some space. Sick is taken down. It's all up to Dapper. He's going in for the stick, halfway at least, ready to take the fight up above. And Coldamenta's shut down. He's almost got it, but they push at just the right moment. 13-11. G2 have won the series, and Sentinels are dethroned. At long last, G2, the Kings are back, and this is their town.
Truly unbelievable. We have never seen this team lose on LAN, and finally, someone has managed to take them down. The worst thing as well is this was on split. Never in our wildest dreams did we imagine that G2 would be able to counter Sentinels on this map, and honestly, that is one of the most unbelievable matches I think we've ever seen. We're going to get some celebrations after it. I don't even think they know what to do. Like, most teams have gone, right, I've got my little practice. You're going to do the wheelbarrow, and I'm going to move you around. And on G2 went, did we just win? What are we
planned for this?
Yeah, like we did. Like, what do you even do at this point?
I imagine they're just as gobsmacked as we are. Sentinels have never lost a series. G2 gave them the smacking of their lives over on the previous map. 13-3, something that Sentinels have never experienced. They've had that one map loss like that, as Yinsu told us, up against 100 Thieves. And since then, they have looked impeccable on an international scale, on a national scale, and now they fall. We knew a time would come that they'd lose a series at a LAN event. I just didn't think it would be G2 to do it.
No, and I think that's my main takeaway. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of people, probably from North America, maybe named Van Silly, who are going to be sat there going, this is a feeding match. But I don't want to take away whether or not, okay, this was sent a little bit, whatever. I want to look at it from G2's perspective. They didn't crumble. They looked impeccable. Individually, they've looked fantastic. They've shown depth on agents that we weren't sure they'd be playing. We got Mixwell switching back over to a Raze. I didn't expect to see that on this tournament. We've had Avova, truly unbelievable, using a Cosmic Divide twice in the same way and finding a multitude of frag. We've had unbelievable matches from Kellogg's, who was the biggest question mark we had coming into this tournament, if he was going to be as good as we know he could. And now they've done it versus Sentinels. And even if it's Sentinels maybe not at their peak, you are still taking down a team that has never lost on LAN before.
You have to say, G2 took out their checkbook a while back, and the start wasn't exactly what we expected for the team. A superstar lineup. And they didn't get the results right away, but they didn't give up either. They kept at it. They pushed on forward, and now here is the reward. G2, the first team to beat Sentinels, and it's 2-0. It's in spectacular fashion. All the rounds played out on that last map, and you can see the joy in Mixwell's face as finally, after months and months of grinding, G2 are back on top.
And the funny thing now is, after this series is done, there's going to be teams in other groups going, wait, so my choice is now a G2 that's just being Sentinels or Sentinels? Like, that's it.
Moment to moment. We can have that respect as we step on stage, but as soon as we get behind the desks, we are fierce competitors, and we will let you know that every step of the way, and respect is earned.
We tend to die. One enemy.
Still reeling a little bit from this victory, and what an upset it was. I'm sure the players are as well. Let's go ahead and head over to Yinsu and Mixwell for the Verizon post-game interview.
Thank you very much, Dasha. I'm glad Gio is in a good mood because I'm also in a good mood. I'm here with Mixwell. You got your revenge, and also you became the first team to take down Sentinels at an international tournament. How does that feel?
Feels amazing, to be honest, because they've been really cocky lately, so it's good to shut them off a little bit.
Yeah. Did you expect the same maps to come up? Because is this what you prepped for and came with like a specific plan to take them down?
Yes, we expected this. We had veto advantage in this second best of 3, so we actually could choose Icebox first, which we played really well the first game, and we didn't change too much on that map. On Split, I suggested that since Shazam is peeking with Operator and Attack too much and getting a lot of space for them, I suggested that I play Raze with Operator and Defense, so I can challenge Shazam and he doesn't get as much freedom as he got the first game. Yeah.
How was it being back on the Raze? We haven't seen your Raze since April.
I was telling him, I was playing with Kellogg's. Kellogg's was bottom fragging, and I told him, now you're doing what I do with you. It's your time to bottom frag for a little bit. And then he got the Operator and just destroyed them, so he didn't even bottom frag in the end.
Yeah, no, he didn't. What about the other changes, you know, moving on to the Sage as well, Nuki on the Reyna? What was that all about?
Yeah, like I said, I suggested to the coaching staff that we should play with me on Raze and Operator, so I can challenge Shazam, Kellogg's on Sage, and Nuki and Reyna, so we can flash Shazam off on defense as well to be able to execute properly. And it worked. Yeah, thank you for the coaching staff for believing in my suggestions, and yeah. Nice.
But is this change specifically for Sentinels? So going ahead, if you were to play that map again, you guys going to play something more, the things you've been practicing, or are we going to see you on the Raze again?
I don't want to say anything about that because I don't want to give any information to our opponents. We will adapt to any team we play against. The good thing about us is that every player plays a lot of agents, so we can switch around a lot.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask you about your journey as well, because I saw you on stream talk about in the past that it was hard for you to watch Iceland being at home and knowing that you have what it takes to be at a tournament like this. And now, you know, you got here, you're in the top 8, and you're in the top 8 as first seed from your group. What does that mean to you?
For me, it means everything. I've been in G2 for 1.5 years. We were winning everything, and then we fell off hard. And watching it from home was really, I couldn't watch it sometimes. I had to just take a walk, and I didn't even read Twitter because I couldn't see myself watching it in my sofa while others were fighting for the spot. So for me, it means everything. Yeah,
well, we can see that in how passionate you guys have been on stage. And lastly, you know, you're the EMEA team that's through. You're through first. You have a really, really good spot. Looking at the other EMEA teams, how do you think they'll do?
I think both will make it. I think Ascend is going to win against SMB, and I think Gambit is going to win against Crazy Raccoons. And I hope that Crew wins as well. So we will face one of these 3 teams. And for us, like I said, we don't care about that because we need to win the tournament to qualify or be top 2 if Gambit doesn't win. So we don't care about who we face because we want to beat everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Mixwell, for joining me. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Ginsu. Ciao.
We're going to go to a quick break now, but don't go anywhere because there is a qualification match coming up to you on the way that is between Vivo Keith and Crew.